Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War, playing as the Yale Prelature. We have finished taking out the Emperor and all the strawberry duchy that he ate for us. Then we killed the doggos, and now we gotta go finish off the rest of these griffons over here in Fadizia, or whatever it's gonna be, and try to start building up a power base, because I'm fairly confident that the Kingdom of Wingbardy is gonna come to blows at some point. The River Republic might as well, and if not either of them, then whoever wins the war between the Changelings and Equestria will undoubtedly come after us as well. So I'm trying to get as many factories together as possible, but the complete lack of pony power, that is the stuff that is currently murdering me. So what I think I'm going to have to do is, once I'm done with this whole warding the West to get a whole bunch of free claims to annex, I think we're going to have to go for whichever the one was that gave us the extra... No, not common cause. I think we need to get rid of the societal divides, and actually the way to get down there is through mandatory prayers. So maybe we continue down this route, get all the war goals together, but we can't actually continue this until we have gotten everyone dead. I don't know. This is going to be a little bit tricky. We just don't have enough field power right now to even do this. Like, do I think I can sustain a war with every single one of these guys individually and win? Probably. It's just going to be a little bit bloody. But if we can, we get free cores on everything, and then we get rid of the societal divides, which gives me, what, another 10% pony power because of the societal divides is cutting it down by 10%? I think so. So it's almost like we get another service by requirements, and I think that solves a lot of our problems. But as things stand right now, we just are not in the best of positions. These guys stopped delivering rubber to me. I'm not too sure what the heck happened there. Let's trade with the Kingdom of Wingbardy. They're going to like me, right? Probably. Let's trade with them some more. Yeah, this is technically making them stronger. We should probably be a slight bit afraid, I am aware, but oh well. Hellquill? Sure. I'm going to try... Hey, look! Reloading the game brought back the research focus for some reason. What the heck? That was really weird. Just heard some strange noises coming from the other room, and I'm like, what the crud? Did someone just come through our front door? Because that was the sound of a door latch. Just freaked me out for a second there, but no, I think my wife just left it open and, I don't know, air conditioning swung it closed or something. That was dumb. Anyway, okay, so where was I? Right, we want to get some more factories. We want to be getting probably some more civilian factories. We should get things like radar stations and stuff as well. Do I want more civilian factories, or I want some more infrastructure? I mean, are there any resources I really want a lot of? Maybe like the crystals? We could start exporting a whole bunch of that. Am I exporting anything right now? We are exporting a whole load of steel. So yeah, like if we did this, for example, we get 4 more crystals for every infrastructure we use. But I don't know. I'm not sure that's really the top priority. I think we do need to focus more on civilian factories, build these up around Griffonheim and such. We'll get some more infrastructure in due time. But for now, let's just keep focusing on the factories and start building up a really good army. Speaking of which, we need a little bit more. What should we focus it on? Let's go for... What should we both focus on here? Let's go ahead and start working on some transport planes. I don't expect I'm going to use very many of them. But I think technically my knights can paradrop. Yeah, these are paradropping. Universitat Ritters, or however you say that. I don't know. Ritters? I don't speak a lick of German. If you're expecting me to have pronunciation right, you are sorely mistaken. So yeah, let's actually move you guys closer and then bring you up over here in Strawberry to start with the Air Force. Don't have a lot of fuel to work with, but we'll get there. I think 69 civilian factories. That's pretty nice. It's pretty darn nice. Warding the West is done. We have a bunch of war goals. Okay. So let's go for the Katarin Principality next. These guys over here. It'll make it a little bit easier for me to get to Griffing and take out the Barony of Angriver pretty quickly. We don't get to reform the Empire, by the way. I found that out. We do not get to reform the Empire. We gotta do something even better. Okay, we get to form a divine kingdom. We'll come back to that later, though. I don't want to go spoil everything. Alright, so you've only got 14 to 18 troops. Do you even have enough to, like, really hold every... No, you don't even have enough to fully man your front line, so we should be able to push through this pretty well. Let's go ahead and attack him. He's not a part of anything. He's not a part of any factions or anything, so it seems pretty easy. Push! Look at all that green. So much... Oh, wait, no, some of it turned into red. I don't like that. Stop! I'm going to go for the... I really want to get the armor attack and defense later. The attrition reduction's pretty nice. Not required, though. Are there any decisions I want to spend my political power on? Let's trade with Skyfall. Because this gets me a national spirit for consumer goods reduction. Production efficiency cap goes up. They also get extra trading, like bonuses, trading to us. Which I think sounds fine. Let's just go ahead and spend some of that and enjoy a new national spirit that I can use. Which for some reason has not yet taken effect. Skyfall declines? What? Do I have to improve relations with you? Oh, you don't really like me that much. Oh, you really don't like me. Oh, okay. I wasn't aware it was a choice. I figured this was like a free trade agreement and you're not allowed to discriminate. This is discrimination and I am taking you to court, dang it. No, it's fine. Let's have you guys continue to push forward a little bit. Game froze up for a second there. You don't really need to be pushing forward like this, I guess. How are the knights doing? Just fine and dandy. Looks like we did take out their capital already, so they've moved over to Rotterdam. That's fine. Just let the knights keep doing their thing. If I can split these guys, like down here, that'd be ideal. I could just clear these guys up real quick and go push forward to Rotterdam without taking any meaningful number of troop losses. Getting some more factories, quite a few factories as we continue to steal everything. Let's go for, I guess, more tanks. Producing 7.5 per day. And that's still not all the factories that I can handle. Running a little low on the steel, though. Okay. Let's trade with the Skyfall Republic a little bit. I mean, nah, never mind. They don't like me. How about the Kingdom of Hellquill? We'll trade with you a little. I still got more factories, but I don't have a whole lot to do with it yet. We're about to finish with some improved infantry equipment. I'm debating whether or not I want to use my research focus program. Like, this could be really good to get an extra research bonus by going down electronics and getting the next level of computing early. You know, you can do things like that. That's pretty helpful. But do I want to save it for, like, more doctrines or something? I don't know, maybe. More soft attack for me. That's helpful. Not going to worry about any of that right now. Not going to worry about any of that right now. Let's go ahead and get another artillery upgrade. We should be getting a whole mess of artillery ahead-of-time research bonuses pretty soon. We have cleansed Katarin, or at least we're going to. That's good. We should be getting that as we continue going down our military focus branch, but for now, I'll go ahead and get the stuff that's on time so I don't waste my ahead-of-time bonuses on-time technology, because who wants to do any of that? We need to tighten up the knights a little bit. They are spread a little thin for my taste, so let's bring you back down over here. I'm going to tell my defensive troops to stop pushing. Though they are doing a very good job, I am very pleased with them. Whoop! There it is! The Changelings and Equestria are officially at war! Okay, it looks like the Changelings have a pretty substantial advantage going into this right now. We'll see how long that lasts. The Great War! The Changeling Queendom has officially announced that a state of war exists between Equestria and them from now on! Several bombing raids were performed by Changeling Aviation onto the frontal units and towns in the areas before the official declaration of war. That's just cheating. This is a major turning point in history for us all. Equestria has not seen a major war in many centuries, and the public is stunned by the events. Changelings seem very determined and confident in their actions, which can't be said about Equestria. It will take a while for the Pony Nation to put their economy on war rails. We'll observe the situation. Yeah, so basically Equestria now is on the clock. They got a limited amount of time to really start putting together a large military and start beating the snot out of the Changelings. Otherwise, they are going to get completely steamrolled, and I am going to laugh and laugh and laugh. I don't need any of these. Is there anything else I want to do for a decision? I could go for some extra stability. Gain an extra building slot in the Imperial City. Alright. I don't need it, but whatever. We're going to have a lot of free war sport and stuff later. There's a lot more focuses we have not finished. A lot to help improve our country. Alright, so the Knights should be doing pretty good right now. They're winning pretty consistently. Support weapons are done, so that's even better. For air, let's go ahead and work on an upgrade for our fighters. We are 8 days away from getting the improved computing machine for another 8% research bonus, so that should shave off a few days on everything. We have almost completed an encirclement of all of these fools. I'm going to ask you to just go ahead and actually complete it, please. Thank you. I don't know why you guys being so slow and cowardly. You're not the Griffins I trained. I don't even love you. There it is. Boom. All right, improved computing machines. What next? Encryption, decryption? is not a bad idea. But I feel like we could do better. What do I want? Let's go ahead and research the next level of... No, let's go ahead and research some basic close air support. As we're getting factories together, we should start building up a good air force. A strong air force can easily win you a game. All right? Just a simple fact of the matter. All of you guys, now that he has nothing left, collapse on him. He's not going to be able to gain back pretty much any of his support or any of his organization, which means even if I am just pointing and clicking, we can free up all these troops, bring them to the front line. He's not going to have enough troops to actually maintain that front line, and we can push the Rotterdam and win. I'm going to go ahead and move green over this way, like so, and your offensive line is to get to Rotterdam once we've cleaned the rest of these guys up. Successfully overrunning. Good. Let's go ahead and clean this up like so. Have you guys push this way. Luxwingberg. Sanitizing Scheiswald. Okay, so I can't continue until I've actually killed all of them. So we have a chance to continue working down some other paths. I'm going to go ahead and work down the social sciences for the extra stability. Let's max that out. I'm going to start working my way basically toward the common cause, the extra recruitable population and war support. This is kind of useless. We'll never be able to do anything with this. Yeah, actually, once you do Delve Deeper, it actually shuts this one down. Interesting. You can do Archon's Visit and then choose Delve Deeper, but once you've gone down this path, you can't have the Archon, which is fine. It's not like the Archon exists anymore. I mean, I executed him. So unless I plan on bringing him back from the grave, I don't think he's going to be paying me a visit anytime soon at all. But still, kind of funny to think about. I mean, necromancy exists for the Yale Protectorate. If we had gone down the different route, that would have been an option for us. We could have brought back the glorious Grover II and led a Lich Emperor to destroy the world, which would have been fun. Not gonna lie, that could have been completely fun. Some people were a little disappointed I took this route, but hey, I didn't know going into this, all right? I just chose whatever sounded good, and this one sounded good, so I did it, okay? Let's go ahead and tell you guys, just go ahead and move. The 10-11 Riverlands Hoofball Cup. Hoofball. What a bunch of poof balls. Let's see, I have a little bit more steel, no more aluminum, some tungsten and stuff. Are we still, like, reinforcing all of our artillery? No, we've already upgraded all of our artillery. It's just the infantry equipment at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and just focus more on it. Better guns, better pizza, Papa John's. That's what I always say. Or something. I don't know. Anything else I want to build right now? No, we're all right. Resistance to occupation will go away as soon as we win this war. We already are back up to another 150 political power. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and grab the armor specialist. Do we have any armor right now? No, but I'm tired of getting the pop-ups, and I'd like to go ahead and just finish out my government. Okay? Is that really so wrong? Should I have done the attrition? Probably. It would have saved me some pony power. I mean, technically, my armies are not fighting at full strength right now because we are actively very low on pony power. That is a huge problem now that I think about it. Can we give you a trait? Well, you have a slot, but no, I can't find any traits for you. What about you? Infantry expert. Infantry division attack? It's pretty good. Logistics, fast planner, thorough planner. Okay, so my question is, do these count as infantry? I don't think so, because I think they count as special forces, which isn't exactly the same thing. Or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it counts. Max planning is pretty solid. You can get some pretty nice bonuses from having really good planning. Recovery rate can let you keep pushing really fast. Organization lost when moving. Yeah. I honestly think I'm going to make him a thorough planner. Let's do that. Field Marshal can not get any traits. All right. I'm just going to tell you guys to push. Stop giving them room to breathe. You can get around them. Regimental combat teams. Let's go to our decisions. Let's pass the Army Doctrine. Let's continue with the Mechanized Defensive for the extra tanks and armor variants having breakthrough. Not that we have any of those yet, but I'm working on it, dang it. Bruma's Social Sciences is done. We can go for Local Ethics for extra political power gain. Not that that does me a lot of good. Improved artillery upgrade. Okay, the fall of Van Hoover. Changelings broke through. Okay, so they are pushing down this direction. They got to Van Hoover, but the Equestrians were able to land naval invasion and are going to start pushing in from the south. I imagine Equestria cannot make any progress with that. The Changelings should be able to push him back. But I've been surprised before. It is only August. Would love to do this. How many... Magical weapons are still not looking great. I'm not going to lie. So I still don't think I can justify doing this yet. Though we're getting very close to it. Max factories in a state could be helpful. More resources could be helpful. I'm surprised we even have any ship tech, considering. Curious, can I do anti-air? Yeah, I can. Alright, let's go ahead and research another upgrade for the tactical bombers. We're just going for a full-out upgrade of our Air Force at this point, since I can't really decide of anything better. And we finished them off. Perfect. Logistic company is done. Take all states, and goodbye. Next is going to be Griffenheim. Running very low on the pony power, though, is a huge problem. It means that our units are not fighting very well, so we need to be taking easy fights from here on out if possible. Could go for the rocket artillery, and that would be kind of fun. Let's go for the extra ground support. I don't need an interception detection. Let's go for the ground support. Air Force, you're going to be in the central plane. Let's make sure we get that air superiority that I'm looking for. We are still making 500 monthly population per month. I already said monthly. That's a bit redundant, but still. You actually have enough troops that you can sort of hold me back, but not a lot. So let's wait till my units actually have some planning bonuses together. You're already prepared. You guys are not. Yeah, the more planning bonus we have, the less losses I'll take, because I'll have a slight combat bonus. And since I have to be very conservative with my pony power right now, I think I'll do that. We actually have dockyards. Ooh, I can start building a navy. I like that idea. Let's start by building some destroyers. Okay, that's all that I want. You're going to build them here in Rotterdam. Wait, Rotterdam. Sorry, Rotterdam. Rotterdam. Let's see, I'm sitting on, again, plenty of other stuff. Just not a lot of everything I need. Freaking heck. More bombers. And more magical weapons. Thank you. Nova Griffonia. I'm sure you'll be a good friend. Let's get some more aluminum from them. Civilian factories. Okay. Let's make sure we're getting a fair bit of infrastructure in a few places. I'd like to get up to level 4 in a few places here if we can. So I'm expecting we're going to have more fights there in the future. Let's get some more over here. Okay, and then we focus on more military factories. Not there. More up over here, I guess. We have much better than 40%. Doesn't look like it. We can fit one more here. Alright, keep building them up. Get that production going, man. We need a freaking war machine. I can't support it, but we have it. We'll scare everybody. Alright, planning bonuses look like they are done across the board. Time to declare war. Go. Push, push. I could not attack with my regular infantry, and it might save me some pony power. But if I also just have them all attack in conjunction, we can win fights more resoundingly. Just crush their morale. The Archon's patronage is done, okay? I guess I will go for the civilian factory construction speed and the consumer goods. I actually need you guys to be pushing over here to Nordfoam, if you don't mind. Get over here. See if we can go around them. Which it looks like you might be able to. Yeah, there we go. And that was super fast. Done. We own Griffenmarschen. Alright, factories are going up pretty substantially. Next! It's going to be these guys. And offensive line to everything, honestly. It's a small enough nation. We can only attack from one direction. No need to be tactical and smart about it. Let's just go for a full planning bonus. Kingdom of Wingbardy is declaring on the Kingdom of Griffonstone, so they are getting uncomfortably close. We could potentially try to take on the Kingdom of Sparlios before anyone else gets to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. Don't think we can get anything against the Kingdom of Griffonstone in time. Wingbardy should win this, so let's just try to deny them from taking this. Not that you have a lot, it's just 7 more factories, but it's a little bit more land that I get to control. The Republic is really who I'm going to need to kill. And is the Skyfall Republic a part of any groups? Yes, they're a part of the Entente. So if we want to fight the Aquilian Republic, we're going to have to fight a democratic alliance over there. Ugh, okay. Could push to the north, I guess, but these are lesser developed nations who aren't going to have a whole lot for me at the moment. Alright, troops are getting in position. We should be getting our organization together. They are not feeling particularly comfortable at the moment. The fall of Griffonstone. Yeah, that didn't last long. I guess this is the home of the Griffon dynasties or something. I don't know. There's probably a good history to it. You are ugly, Grandpa Gruff. You are really... You look like a vulture, not a griffin. I'm just saying. I think it's the white collar you've got down there. It looks like one of those African vultures. I don't remember what they're called specifically. The Herald of Boreas is... Yeah, I don't care about that. Thought it was an important pop-up, but it was not. He did it twice in a row. Goodness. It's a good thing we don't get negative events when those things happen. Planning bonuses are almost done. We are still not up to full fighting strength. We have a few cadet divisions, which are very weak compared to my real infantry. And they are mostly just lacking the pony power. All right. Well, I think with our planning bonus more or less good to go, let's go ahead and attack. Push, push. Go! Oh, he's shattered. Look at that. His morale's not lasting long at all. Charitas. Done. Next. I really want to get down to this common cause. Let's go for the local ethics for the extra political power so I can start fabricating a whole mess of claims if I want to. Though I still don't think there's a lot of point in doing more than, like, 2 at a time. Still, it's something. Get to Katerinburg. And you guys are going to have to start spreading out your front line in order to deal with the increasing front line that I have. Which means you are going to be thinner and easier for my knights to punch through and get to Griffing. And just cut you off in general. Alright, so Katerinburg is mine. You don't have any new cities viable to be a capital, so now it's just a matter of running out what little victory points you have left. The Habish is done. Okay, we have upgraded our fighters. Don't need anything new there. It's October 10-11. Let's go ahead and start working on the encryption and decryption. Again, looking for any passive bonuses, just so I don't waste any pony power until I can get rid of that stupid, stupid 10%. I have a little bit of air experience, and it's going to be at least a couple more years before I can upgrade my fighters again, so I think I'm willing to spend some, increasing the engine at least once for a little extra agility. And then we'll start building you instead. Alright. Not a lot of fighters, but it's something. Finish with the close air support. Perfect. I'd like to go ahead and start up a new line of those. Again, costing me more materials that I currently don't have available. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. And local ethics is done pretty quickly. That was fast. Let's go from motivating the students. Not that students are relevant in this society anymore. Oh, Strasbourg. This is actually a viable capital. Go! Who cares about anything else? Just go for the capital and win the war. Stop taking losses. We don't want to go for losses. What I could be doing is paradropping if I have the transport planes ready. You know, actually, now that I think about it, that might work. Let me think about that for a second. How many transport planes do I have? 5 is not a lot. I think I'm probably safer just to do this. All right, your goal is to push to this. You are going to try to push across everything. So he's going to be spread pretty thin, but we can punch through with our knights. And that's the last person we're going to have to kill before I get to move on and do mandatory prayers. And also turn everything into cores, which is going to translate into a load of extra pony power for me. Loads of it, I hope. I pray. How much longer until we get to kill you? We're about halfway done already. That was pretty quick. And Griffonstone is indeed dead. Yeah, that didn't last long. I didn't think it would, but still. So do we not get a claim against you? Hellquill? Apparently not. You got a lot of factories and not too many troops. If I can get my pony power back up, I could beat you. Even better if I could start building up some proper armor. Which I probably should start doing soon. We actually are building up a good amount of supply in terms of light tanks. We could afford to build a few of them. Magical equipment, we are now almost there, actually. Very soon I'm going to switch over to that. So how's your planning bonuses looking? You got a little ways to go. You're getting nice and entrenched. You're doing great. I'm very proud of you. Whoop. Motivating the students is done. Let's go for the common cause, the extra recruitable population. And that'll be the last thing we can do on that side of things. So all that will be left is finishing out forming our kingdom and then going down the war route and trying to conquer whoever we can. I'd like to at least conquer, like, all the rest of the Griffons. I don't care about the River Republic that much, but I'd like to get rid of the Kingdom of Wingbardy, the Republic, the Entente, everybody up here to the north. How are things looking in this war? The changelings are pushing forward, but it is slow going. It's not really a surprise. In fact, I'm proud of them for trying. Let's go ahead and upgrade our bombers once again. In a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and get started working on our next tank variant, and that's when I'm going to start bringing in the self-propelled artillery and the self-propelled anti-air. Equestria loses Tall Tale. They've lost a major city. Okay. So how you guys feeling? Y'all good? Everyone's pretty much regulars, and everyone's got planning bonuses, so I think we're ready to go ahead and attack. Push with the knights. Forget everybody else at the moment. Let them fight against me. I don't care. And never mind. Go ahead and push. He actually was able to get through. What do you know? He might get to Greenback if we're not careful. I think we should be fine, though. We're pushing into his capital pretty aggressively. Okay, let's have all of the knights just push this direction. Everyone in one big unified front. It's going to cut these guys off. The common cause is done. Then get to Deerhoven. So with you done, I could start the next one, but I'm going to wait until we've expanded the missions of Boreas, because I don't think this is going to last much longer. We should be able to win this in a matter of days. Can I beat this in the next 8 days? I feel like the answer is yes. Get to Deerhoven. Beautiful, beautiful Deerhoven. Mechanized offensive. Do I get any more decisions? No. Well, continue down this. Now, do I want to go for Herzland battle or shock and awe? I do like shock and awe a lot. That is a lot of organization. Herzland battle, heart attack, make tanks significantly better. Tactical withdrawal, all organization, and air superiority. I think I'm going to go down the shock and awe route. Yeah, and I'm going to save my army experience because I do think we're going to be changing up tank templates a lot in the near-ish future. So let's get ready for that. You kill him. Don't let him go anywhere. Okay, we got Deerhoven. Are you dead yet? Hey, you're almost up to Greenback. Get away from my capital. How dare you? They took my capital. I'm surprised you're not dead yet, to be honest. What's left on you? I am shockingly close to capitulation. Woo, okay. I am shockingly close to capitulation. Get to whatever is left here, and then get up to Greenback. Get up to Cyrus Fall. You guys push here. Just trying to grab a few more victory points. It's a race at this point. If he went for a few more victory points, he could technically beat me, but nah, there we go. I didn't think that would last long. All right, more crystal for me. Take all states. Done and done. Okay, we maxed out with our national focus. Now we can go for the cores. And we have a slight ahead-of-time bonus there since we already had 10 days stacked up. I say ahead-of-time bonus. That's not quite correct. What kind of ships do we think we're going to go for? I need to get a navy. I do know that. I definitely do not like this idea. Reducing the deck size and range of our capital ship seems terrible. This doesn't seem very good either, if I'm being honest. It's okay. I mean, I like the extra armor and heavy attack. This is better, though. The only thing that sucks is we're really bad at sub-detecting. Ah. Admittedly, that's an issue. That's a pretty big issue, actually. So detecting subs is very, very important. It's easy to spam out tons and tons of submarines and obliterate your enemy. The AI likes to do that, too. I think I'm going to have to go down this route, which is surprising. All right. Let's go ahead and get a designer ready to go, just in case. You guys are going to set up, getting ready to crush Sparlios. I have no idea if Wingbardy is going to get claims on this, and maybe I am putting myself in harm's way, but YOLO, right? Let's trade some more with Nova Griffonia. We do not need to be trading for any more steel, for the moment anyway. Let's go ahead and pull those back. Do need to be trading for some more rubber. Let's trade with the changelings, I guess. So, if we don't kill Wingbardy, we're never going to have rubber. That's the problem. Very difficult to maintain my tanks that way. And look, we've actually finished. Now, he has a pretty thin line right there. You know what I could do? Do we have an airbase anywhere nearby? Yes, right here. Hang on. Transport planes. Why can't I? Not enough pony power. Dang it! Alright. I can't actually move anybody, and if I disband the existing air wings, it's not going to do me any good either. Because all that extra pony power is just going to go to reinforcing these units. Did I lose somebody? I think I lost an infantry somewhere. I'm going to guess, yeah, it looks like one of these cadets actually died because we couldn't reinforce them fast enough. They just died from casualties. Well, that's just awful. Alright, so I think we can officially change our knights to magical weapons at this point. I'm going to continue working on some tanks and motorized. So we're going to need plenty of motorized if I want to add in things like field hospitals later. More fighters, more close air support, a few more transport planes, more support equipment, artillery, and guns. There we go. That's it. That's all I can afford in terms of factories. Wow, man. Well, good news, we've been conquering so many civilian factories I can afford to actually get some more people here. Stalingrad, yeah, you're a thing. Let's trade a little bit with the changelings, and a little bit with Stalingrad, and try to spread it out so I don't give anyone too much of an economic advantage. Now I'm going to go for the tanks. Let's go for the Harvester. I want to upgrade you. The Vidinian Royal Wedding. Don't know if I care about this. Sounds like it's important for Griffonian politics and stuff. We can go to war with the Kingdom of Sparlios, and we should... Expires soon. We already have a couple of factories. Oh, sorry, not factories, forts. I was thinking about building some and just letting them attack me. I am going to declare the war, just so we don't lose the goal. And they aren't attacking me currently. Okay, so can we have all of you force an attack here at the same time? The answer is yes, and we can punch through it. Thank you, extra hardness value. Turns out it's pretty good. The new Manhattan explosion. A blast heard by ponies all the way in Sunset. An empty freighter collided with a ship carrying munitions, which caused the latter to explode. 1950 souls. Dead. Wow. It's drastic. You guys just go to the capital. We have plenty of infantry that can pop in here to make sure we hold this front line. Let's just go for the capital before we can defend anything. This is actually going to be way easier than I thought it would. Then you guys need to go over here. Alright, keep siphoning in defensive units. Expand the mission of Boreas is done. So we should have tons and tons of cores, which means now... It says our recruitable population is up to 1.63 million. It's not telling me how much I get per month right now. We can go for mandatory prayers and finally get rid of that societal divide. Finally. The Way of the Faithful. In front of Griffonheim's majestic Temple of Boreas. The Herald... You know what? Actually, you know what? No. We're out of time. I'm going to come back to this. It's going to take me too long to read. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, then I ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the notify bell. And I will see you guys next time.